at an Easter party that was also at that year Yvonne's birthday.
Okay.
And George took this lovely photo, which was such a beautiful composition with Ziggy's fingers and beautiful long-fingered hand here in his face, and his face is behind it.
So fingers actually.
And then on this side, we're leaning towards each other, and on this side, the fingers of my hand come around.
So, Gretel, fingers have been in the last two paintings. Fingers are very important.
Oh, of course they're important. They're not as important as mouths, but
Yeah.
everything we do, if we didn't have fingers, we couldn't do much.
Yes, that's right.
Those poor people who try to paint with their mouths.
I know.
I know a chap born without arms. He was the first thalidomide baby, Gretel Pinniger, and he has managed to learn to play a piano with his toes.
My God.
He can roll a joint, he can drive a car, he can do everything. So much so that you forget that he doesn't have arms. I once asked the guys to bring up chairs from downstairs near the spiral stairs, and you know, and a couple of guys went to do it, and I said, "Hey, chair."
So you completely forgot. So
Yes,
you didn't
totally
see it.
forgot. Didn't
Yeah.
see it. You joke with him. He's an amazing person, and he got a big payout from the drug company, which he set up a music studio, and he can play many musical instruments. And he gave me his DVD, and it starts with the sound of a boat rowing on a river. Of course, he doesn't do that. But it's part of the thing he put together in the studio. And I believe he teaches Minecraft.
One of the things that it reminds me of, Gretel, I remember having a party once that you came to, and there was a man in a wheelchair who was German, and I incorrectly probably assumed that you spoke German. And I asked you if you would mind talking to him because he seemed to be deserted at the party. And I just remember that you spent a long time.
I remember that.
You were wonderful, and I thought, what a wonderful human being you are.
Oh.
You recognised that that person was alone and needed someone to speak to, and you devoted yourself to them. And I thought you didn't have to, but not many people would do that. And I really admire that aspect of your character.
We're the same sort of girl. You're like that too, yes.
But I really admire that. I mean, very few people would take their time to spend with someone else. So you connect.
There are a few people here who would, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Here there are. Today there are people, several.
Yeah.
Mark Wood, Larissa Wood.
Yeah.
Under ideal conditions, he's a bit weird when he does it. Gorgeous. Oh God, I'm not going to say who it is now after having such trouble with his name.